Morning, dear language lovers. Today on 26th of June, Thursday, 2025, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major tense of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M. Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major tense of the paper and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first suicide of the day. In historic leap, Indian astronaut heads to ISS. We start with a sentence where the doer is Indian astronaut. Before that, we have a phrase in historic leap. So it's a very interesting adjective. Historic.
Historic.
Historic is an adjective talking about important or likely to be important or great. Historic.
Historic.
Historic. Leap. Leap is acting as a noun here. It's a very interesting word.
Leap.
Leap. It can act a verb as well as a noun. A big change.
Leap.
Leap. After that, after comma, Indian astronaut. ASTRONAUT. So it's a very interesting word having the accent on the first syllable.
Astronaut.
Astronaut. There are three syllables. Astronaut. Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Astronaut. A person who has been trained for traveling in space. Indian astronaut. Heads to. Head is a very common noun as we know, but here it will act as a verb. When you head to somewhere, what happens?
Head.
The verb meaning is very interesting. So you go in a particular direction.
Head.
Head to ISS, International Space Station. Indian astronaut heads to. Indian astronaut does head to. Does Indian astronaut head to ISS? Why does Indian astronaut head to ISS? All the language properties can be expected here. Now we move to next news item. Bharat Mata triggers row at KU. Governor's presence fuels clashes. Bharat Mata triggers TRIGGER. Bharat Mata represents the slogan of Bharat Mata, the image of Bharat Mata.
Trigger.
What does it triggers? Trigger will act as a noun as well as a verb. Here it is acting as a verb.
Trigger.
To cause something to start, it triggers. Row, that's very important observation. ROW. This can act as multiple meanings. It can be a noun where the pronunciation is different.
Row.
Row, you have a rows and columns, a line of things, or you even row a boat, but here it has got another meaning and you have another pronunciation also.
Row.
Row, a noisy argument, triggers row at KU, Kerala University. Governor's presence, PRESENCE. So this is a very interesting noun where the accent falls on the first syllable.
Presence.
Presence. The letter S has got Z sound also. Presence.
Presence.
The fact that someone or something is at a place. Presence. Fuels. FUEL. Here, that sound is very prominent.
Fuel.
Fuel. There are two syllables. Fuel. Fuel. It will act as a verb here. So, if fuel means it increases, making something stronger. Fuel clashes. Clash will act as a noun here. CLASH. So that is a very interesting observation.
Clash.
It's a fight. So Bharat Mata triggers. Bharat Mata does trigger. Why does Bharat Mata trigger? Row at KU. Now we move to next news item. Chemotherapy drugs made by Indian companies fail. Quality tests shows steady. So the study report. Chemotherapy drugs, CHEMOTHERAPY. Therapy. Chemotherapy is a very interesting noun.
Chemotherapy.
Chemotherapy, the treatment of diseases using chemicals. Chemotherapy drugs made by Indian companies. Made. is the third form of the verb make. Make, made, made.
make,
By intent companies fail. Fail is the main verb of the sentence. Fail. It's a beautiful verb.
fail,
You not to succeed. Fail. Quality tests. Quality. Quality. As we know, the letter Q doesn't have any sound in English language.
quality,
Quality. The letter A has got all sound here. Quality will talk about how good or bad something is. Quality test. Now we move to last set of the day. GST Council set to discuss having fewer items in 12% slab. GST stands for Goods and Services Tax. Council, Council, that is a very important noun.
council,
Council, the letter C has got hard sound. Council
council,
is set to discuss. DISCUSS. It has got two syllables. Accent falls the second syllable.
discuss,
Discuss. To talk about the subject. Discuss having fewer items in 12% slab. So it's a very interesting news item. Dear language lovers, we have got rough words today. Our duty is to see how a word is structured in a sentence so that we can construct our own sentences. Then only this exercise becomes meaningful. I wish you all the best in your language and have a great day. Thank you very much.